5 times on my little heel. Thing you want to see me do. Yo,
Yo,
we here. Squad day, baby. Why'd you put yourself under that, Juan?
Oh, I hate you so much.
move on,
Why?
Juan.
And why am I fake news? Yo, y'all better chill out. This shit real. We the real news over here, buddy.
Yo, I hate you.
What did he do?
You didn't see my name?
Yo, Juan, move on, bro. We gotta do the pod.
All right, well, go ahead. Start us off.
Welcome to the Final Say Pod. We are here, back better than ever. NFC predictions are today. Yo, are we doing playoffs or no?
Nah, probably not.
Okay, next week. Be ready. NFC today, and then we get to college, and then predictions for this weekend, man. Hey, football season's back. And is a Canelo fight this week?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
No,
Tell them.
it's next weekend. Fake
I thought
news.
nobody told
That's
me
why
that.
it's your name. Fake news.
Wow. Slap in my face. That's fine. Juan, how was Wingstop?
Move on, bro. You look at this guy, dude. Yo,
I could do this all day.
All day. Let's go crazy. Juan, do you want to introduce us to the college football games that we saw? I know y'all didn't want mine to be the best topic today, which is a slap in my face.
Why would it be the best topic?
yeah, why would it be the best topic?
Because we saw Brian Kelly rise above all the ashes and destroy and dominate like usual.
They didn't destroy. They
No,
barely
but
won.
let's talk about something that's a little bit more close to you guys' heart. You know what I'm saying? Something that little broke a little something. You know what I'm saying? Something that did something to y'all when y'all was talking the most doo doo last time on the pod, talking all this horse manure. Hey, we're playing close. Oh, we played a real team, ranked number 1 in the league. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Somebody explain to me. Somebody explain to me how the Ohio State Buckeyes defeated the Texas Longhorns in a defensive battle. Yo, that was just saying anything, right? In a defensive battle, yo,
No,
I
I
thought.
said it was
Hold
gonna be
on,
I
this
shut
hate
up.
the
one.
I
last of
thought. No,
that.
hold on, shut up. I thought Jake was gonna write this, but we know who wrote this clearly.
I know for a fact it wasn't me that wrote that. 'Cause that
Yeah, can
last point.
Arch Mounting bounce back after
Exactly.
a disappointing debut?
Who's
Go
going
ahead, Jake.
first?
Start us off, bro. Start us off.
Well, first things first. Let me say this. I If I'm doing a credit pie list, I'm going Arch Manning deserves maybe 15% of the blame of this loss. I'm gonna go 75%. I'm gonna go Steve Sarkeesian. I'm gonna go 10% the offense as in a whole, and I'll give Arch Manning the little more piece because he is the quarterback out of it. But I'm going Steve Sarkeesian, number one reason why we lost. Let me tell you something, guys. You know what I kept hearing in the this is what made me laugh when Matt tried to tell me earlier today. What's your game? You know what I mean? What's your game? You know what I kept hearing from Joe Klatt every fucking time? You know what I kept hearing? Hey man, it's 4th and inches. Hey, why are we doing QB sneaks? Where's the play calling that Steve Sarkeesian supposedly has during the game? I've heard that this guy is the best coach at offensive genius. He does all this and all that. I kept hearing it from Joe Klatt, the voice of college football. Hell, I heard Jenny Tabb say it a couple times. She was whispering it. Hey, man, where's that offense? Where's that playbook at? There's no damn playbook. The most basic ass offense I've seen in years from Texas. You know what gets me more mad? One, I saw Quinn Ewers get routes run. They'll see a wide receiver go this way, different looks, all this and that. Arch was getting the most basic ass offense you could ever see in the league. I could not believe this. I said, man, what are we playing here? This is embarrassing. But it's a slap in the face, and it's a slap in my face because here it is. You have the future of college football right there, trying to do what he can, and he still could not do the unthinkable against a top ranked defense. Those guys are NFL players on that other side. I want to add that in. They're top ranked. In fact, you know what Steve Sarkisian said after the game won? That was some elite defensive scheme right there. You can hear it first. I wish I would have had the damn play. He said it himself. That was elite. You know why? And I think honestly, if you have a good roster like Ohio State does, and I think this is going to be one thing I want to give Ryan Day, and I remember we were laughing at this guy, not me, that he should be fired, all this and all that. You know what he's done in the back-to-back years? He's gotten an offensive coordinator that was NFL type like Chip Kelly. And then the next year, when Chip Kelly leaves him, he goes and gets a defensive mastermind of Matt Patricia in the NFL. I've heard it 3 times already from 3 different people. Matt Patricia game plan is to stop NFL quarterbacks. You think he's going to have a hard time stopping a new college quarterback? Absolutely not. He's stopping the fucking pass, guys. He knows what to do. Guys, there were 3 times where you saw the safety look like he was about to blitz. Out of nowhere, he's in the secondary. Or you saw 3 times it looked like cover 1, turned into cover 2, just like that. I'm telling you, the scheme was elite. And what gets me more mad is Steve Sarkisian didn't let anybody know about this. Oh, you don't worry. Archie's got 3 back-to-back wins coming up. But we had to see that mess of a head coach. And Steve, when are you going to... I want to hear whenever they say Brian Kelly's really not hit it. Hey, guys, sorry, Brian Kelly hasn't made that. When are we going to start putting Steve Sarkisian on the fucking list and saying, hey, bro, you got the best roster. It's your turn. You need to show up. They did it. Hey, they did it to Ryan Day. Ryan Day should have been fired after the Michigan game, everybody was saying. When is Steve Sarkisian going to step up and say, hey, bro, this is on you? This is now a second time within 2 different quarterbacks, a second time in the span of 7 months that we've had to look around and say, where is Steve Sarkisian in this fucking game? Where is his offensive play calling? Nothing. It's a slap in the face. Hey, we'll see what bounces back. Good thing you get to play 3 mediocre teams before you go into the teeth of your schedule. Embarrassing.
Jake, tell us how you really feel, man. Just tell us how you really feel, What?
My bad, I muted myself. It was ridiculous. I was so mad. Mad.
I agree. For him to be the second coming of your quarterback, and he just played.
Hey, bro, what can you do, man? What can you do? You're not prepared that.
Go ahead, man.
All right. This tells me everything Jake just said tells me he didn't watch the game. He was too busy doing I don't know what he was doing. So it's kind of funny how now it's on Steve. Whenever it was number 3 under center, it was never on Steve. It was always on number 3. Never on Steve. Kind of funny how that works. Jake, you like to pick and choose whenever you want to blame the coach and not the quarterback. Arch is a junior. Jake, here's the thing, right?
Hasn't started. Go.
I agree with you. He has started. He started last year. I agree with you that it was pretty much the most basic offense that Steve could have drawn up. And for it to be a basic offense, how come Arch couldn't make a throw? He couldn't make a throw, man, on the most basic offense. I saw an easy 4-yard drag, and Arch couldn't even make that throw. It was terrible. The run game wasn't going. 4th and inches, Jake, I don't know about you, bro, but you're supposed to do a QB sneak on 4th and inches. You're not supposed to drop a crazy play. Arch Manning could not make a throw. He couldn't. It was bad. He had jitters. He didn't know where was going on. It was bad. Steve Sarkisian, I don't think that he is for anything to blame because he was calling the most basic plays and Arch could not make a throw. Hats off to Ohio State. They had the better team. Obviously, Matt Patricia coming from the NFL, bringing that NFL experience over here to college football. Hats off to Ryan Day. They play their asses off. But at the end of the day, Jake, whether you want to believe it or not, we sure are missing Quinn right now because Arch Manning did not look good, man. He looked terrible. I mean, he couldn't even complete a screen at sometimes.
Terrible.
Terrible. He couldn't complete a screen. He couldn't complete a 3-yard route. Hey, like Jake said, he's going to bounce back after these 3, whatever it is, next games. And then Jake's going to be screaming up to the roof, Arch is here. Arch is back. We saw that last year when Arch was playing against 3 nobodies whenever he started, or 2 nobodies. This is what it takes, man. He'll get in form. I have no doubt about it. But week 1, he looked lost. It was bad.
Anyways, what does this do for your ranking? Or that doesn't go into effect yet?
We went for number 7.
In the end, it's Archie's first game as a starter. What I mean by that
No,
is,
it's not.
Hold on, listen to what I mean. This is him knowing that this is his team, his time. No matter whenever he started those few games last year, he knew that when Quinn came back, Quinn was going to start again. This is his turn, his time. All I'm saying is if Steve Sarkisian can do all that and this for Quinn, do the same for Arch. You're playing an elite defense.
Whenever you throw that Quinn in there, but whenever Quinn was in, Steve Sarkisian had a more complex offense.
Mm-hmm.
Because Quinn understood it. Like you said,
Quinn's a senior by then, right?
was Arch is a junior. This is the most basic offense that Arch could have played in, and he could not complete a 3-yard slant.
Yes, because hold on. I saw Pat Mahomes, the best quarterback in the NFL.
He's comparing Patrick Mahomes to Arch Manning right now.
I'm about to tell you, he was tiptoeing against the Eagles and couldn't throw a damn 5-yard in route, throwing picks to the Eagles in the Super Bowl. So yes, whenever you're already getting pressured from the very beginning, absolutely it's going to get to you. You don't know if stuff's open when it's going to be open. I completely get that Arch is on his way up, but I also believe that Steve needs to help out in these aspects. I believe if we ask the Manning family why he stayed at Texas, it's because they were told Steve Sarkisian is an offensive genius. But instead, Steve Sarkisian looked like a piece of shit yesterday or on Saturday.
Hey, Juan, what is those famous words that Jeff says all the time?
He says something to the likes of, you would think the coaches play the way you guys talk about them.
Yeah. Steve Sarkisian is not out there throwing the ball, Arch is, and he could not complete a 3-yard drag.
And you know what's funny is in the end, nobody couldn't name us a Ohio State defensive player right now. You know who everybody's naming in the limelight? They're not bringing up Ohio State players. You know what they're saying? They're saying Matt Patricia did his fucking job.
Absolutely, he did.
So that's what I mean. That's what I mean by the head coach outshined. A defensive coordinator outshined a top-tier head coach this weekend.
You wanted Arch Manning to be in a more complex offense, but like I said again, I know you're tired of me saying it. He couldn't complete a 3-yard drag.
Absolutely. And like I said, Pat Mahomes couldn't throw in routes in the Super Bowl.
And they had a chance to come back and tie the game up.
That's what I was proud of Arch for. I'm glad.
What do you know? Arch Manning threw a ball behind the receiver on a 3-yard drag.
All I know is he also got that touchdown in the clutch too. And he
absolutely, that looked great. Absolutely. But where was that in the first half? Too late.
He's got Florida in 4 weeks. I hope Steve gives him a better game plan than what we saw with that piss poor game plan we saw on Saturday.
Hopefully Arch can complete a 3-yard drag.
Mm-hmm. Hey, where's Quinn Ewers by chance? Oh, yeah, he's watching the games right now. He's watching games, right?
He'll be on the Texas bench. To back-to-back semifinals.
Are you proud of that?
But you're throwing Quinn to the dogs like he was trash.
We didn't win shit with Quinn. That's all I'm going to say.
We
Is be
actually
ready.
went far in the playoffs with
Okay.
Quinn.
Hey, all I know is Arch. I don't know if you know this. Our story hasn't been told yet, buddy. We're in the process right now. All right, Quinn's been
It
told.
sounded like his story
That's
was
the
already
max of
written
what.
the
Hey,
way
what
that
you just said
people were
about Quinn
talking
is the
about
max
him.
we're getting from
The
Quinn.
way that
You're
people
not
were
changing his
talking
story.
about him and before the season started acted like his story has already been told.
Well, let's see what happens with that story, because I got a real good reason why that story is about to be a lot better than Quinn's. What'd you say Quinn's match was? What did Quinn take us to? The semifinals?
Semifinals.
Okay. All I gotta see is Arch make us to the finals. He's already better than that piece of shit. Go ahead and watch the fucking Tua play, you
They
bitch.
didn't look too good past week.
Yeah, we'll see. Go
We'll
ahead, Warren.
see.
Next one.
Yeah, move on, bitch.
Hey, story hasn't been told, dumbass. Story
Yeah.
hasn't been written. Get ready.
Arch
We all
Manning
believe in
D
you, Arch.
Rider right here.
No, I'm just a fair-minded guy. That's all I am.
You're not a fair-minded guy.
Alrighty, fellas. Yeah, that was a great little segment we had there. Let's move on to the next one. The North Carolina Tar Heels get embarrassed at home against the TCU Horned Frogs, 48-14. Is Bill Belichick over his head, coaching at the collegiate level? Matt, this is your segment, bro. You love this.
Boy.
So we're gonna go with you.
Oh boy. Man, I heard stories. I heard idiots. Specifically one on this pod saying Bill Belichick is in college. He's going to show college people what is up. He's an NFL legend. He didn't look like a legend this past night. I'll tell you that much. Did not look like, I was watching the game and they scored easy 7-0. And people were already thinking, oh man, this is North Carolina. This is the new North Carolina. I can't wait to see what they do. This looks like a championship offensive team already. And then the doors got blown off of them, bro. It did not look good. Bill had no answers. He had no answers whatsoever against the TCU Horned Frogs, mind you. The Horned Frogs. When's the last time TCU has been relevant? What, Andy Dalton? When?
Weren't they good like 2 years ago?
Yeah, but then they got their doors blown off of them 2 or 3 years ago.
I'm just saying though, like you asked the question, I'm giving
So,
you the answer.
I don't know, man. I try to tell people college is a whole different experience, man. It's a whole different ball game. You don't have a Hall of Fame quarterback carrying your career anymore, man. You got to rely on a 20-year-old, 22-year-old college kid now. And I hate to break it to you, man. A lot of people are thinking, well, wait until he gets his recruits. It's different now. I don't know if you know that, Juan, but it's all about the
NIL done came up and messed up the rap game, fellas.
And North Carolina does not have that type of money, man. I don't care what you say. They don't have money like Texas. They don't have money like Texas A&M. There's a reason why Nick Saban left Alabama. They don't have the money like all these Texas teams do and all these other Georgia, all these Southern teams. They don't have it like they do.
Come on, say the one. Say the one.
Anyways, so is Bill Belichick over his head? They're not going to do anything this year, despite what somebody said on this pod. They're not going to do anything this year. Maybe give it like a year or two. I'll tell you one thing. If Bill wants to succeed, he has to get rid of his son. You can't. His son is worthless. He's not a good defensive coach. That's just like hey, you need a job, son? That's just that. It's bad.
That's called nepotism.
North Carolina looked bad against the TCU Horned Frogs. These next 3 weeks, they play against a bunch of softball teams. I can't remember who I think they play against Clemson. I think that's their next big opponent is Clemson. So, I don't know. Are they going to be 0-4 by the time they see Clemson? Hey,
Yeah.
Bill, This might not just be the gig for you, bro. This might not be the gig for you.
They've got Charlotte, Richmond, UCF, and then Clemson.
I don't know, man. You might be looking at a one and done type of thing.
So even
All
when he gets
right.
his recruits, it's not good.
Well, let's
Huh?
throw realism into it. Let's throw realism into it. Bill Belichick took the head coaching job in March. He has yet to recruit his own type of players. Yes, there's a transfer portal. Absolutely. But he has not been able to go house to house with guys and asking them from their home, from their core of high school, and telling them to come. You say they don't have no money, but they had enough to hire Bill Belichick, and that's already tough as it is. Okay? In the end, was it the first game jitters? Was it the first game of understanding college football? Absolutely. I saw Bill Fell in Cleveland as well in the NFL, and then ended up being the greatest head coach of all time. Does it worry me at all? Absolutely not. Here's why. Because I trust the process. I trust what Bill Belichick is all about. He's going to make this team better, and he makes bad players better over time. And that's what he's going to end up doing. Now, this year, he is going to have to learn because he's playing with players that are not his. He's just grabbed the pick of the litter of who was left in the transfer portal and grabbed them to come over there to UNC. He can't do nothing with that. But in the end, one thing I know about Bill is he builds great teams. He built two dynasties with the Patriots, the early 2000s and the late 2010s Patriot teams. He did it twice. And let me tell you something, he ain't that nice. So he's going to have to be rude. He's going to have to be stern. I understand Bill is going through a process of trying to teach himself how to become a head coach as in with the newbie rosters now, the generation we're in, where you don't want to be so mean. But for Bill to be great, you're going to have to. And I think he will. He understands the process and he understands what he's going to have to do. I am proud of UNC giving him a chance, and I would not be surprised. Now, will they beat Clemson? I don't think so. Hell, I was told Clemson was a top tier team. Just got their doors blown off their ass over there in fucking their own state, their own place. I don't want to hear that. So, do I think he can give a good game here in the next 4 weeks? Absolutely. I think it was a shell of itself. I think the pressure's now over. I don't think nobody's watching them, and that's the way Bill likes it. Hey, y'all worry about the Texases, the Ohio States, the Oregons, all over there. Let me be me over here. I'm building from within. Remember, Dion didn't build Colorado within that first year, and that's with a superstar wide receiver slash corner and a
What are they
superstar
doing now,
quarterback.
bro? Shut the fuck up. You sound so dumb when you said Colorado. Hey, Jake, by the way, bro, you said Bill Belichick likes to build bad players and like develop them, right?
Absolutely.
Hey,
He has
Jake, there's a difference, bro. This ain't the NFL, bro. You don't have 6 to 7 years to develop a player, bro. This is college football. You
you don't
got
need 6 to 7
you
years.
got pretty much 3 years, if even that, with the transfer portal
He
right
don't
now,
need 6
bro.
to 7 years.
Players transfer all the time. So you might not have time to develop players.
All he needs to do is find what Bill has always been great at is he finds the players that play his scheme
In the
perfectly.
NFL, sir,
Mhm.
this is a whole different ball game.
I think one thing I know about Bill is he's a hard worker and he's
He's a
watching a lot
hard
of film.
worker. He goes to his fucking 9 to 5 job, brings his lunch pail, and he's goes back home to his 24-year-old wife.
Mhm.
He's a hard
Let's not hate
worker,
on him.
man.
As I was saying, he's doing what he's got to do to show that he's great. Do not worry about him. He's on his way up.
It's
Hey,
a different ball game.
okay. Anywhere to go but up. That's what I see it as.
Just got their.
Would you say one?
Go ahead, Juan.
Did you mute me?
I had to, bro. Your background noise is annoying.
And you said that Clemson just got the doors blown off. It was
They didn't. He's just
yeah.
talking. Fake
I was
news.
told by many people, including a guy on the pod, that Clemson was top tier this year. They just lost to LSU, who is with a head coach that chokes. I don't know. In Clemson.
Well, let's go down to
Week 1, anything can happen, man.
Oh, tell that to Bill. Poor guy.
Well,
Shit.
not against the TCU Horned Frogs, man.
Oh, now it doesn't count. He just said anything can happen.
Well,
That means
LSU is a top-ranked team. Don't pretend like they're not a top-ranked team.
those games usually Brian Kelly loses. He didn't lose that one.
Well, can I just get to the next segment so we can keep talking about this while we're talking about this? So
What's your take on the Bill Belichick loss, Juan? Are you worried in any way?
I'm not worried in any way. I think, like Jake said, it's the beginning of the year. Give him an opportunity to get where he's going.
Max likes to bury guys. The
How
first
long?
week.
How long? Like it's gonna be like another Deion Sanders shit where it's like 3 years in and he still hasn't
2
did
years,
anything.
right? You play this year, they're not yours. Next year, you have a full remorse of what you want as far as not drafting. I guess you could say drafting, whatever. Recruiting, and then you go from there.
Okay.
But I say 2 years because this year technically shouldn't count.
Oh,
quote unquote.
So if they won the Natty, bro, then it wouldn't count, right?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that your expectations, your expectations are all the way up here.
I'm telling you, bro. This is Matt for you, bro. This is Matt for you.
You know, if this would have ended the opposite way, someone on this pod would be screaming, "This is what Bill Belichick does. People told me that college was difficult." But now that it's the other way, well, it's first year, it's first game jitters. It's okay. Give him time.
Let me tell you this, bro. Let me make it as in, let's say, who's a quarterback you like? Let's say Herbert. Let's say Jim Harbaugh gets told, "Hey, bro, you got the Michigan thing, and the NFL goes with it." And hold on, listen to this. Let's say the NFL tells the NFL coincides with college football's commissioners or whatever, and says, "Hey, his ass is in trouble for what he did at Michigan," and the NFL agrees with him and says, "Hey, he's gone. We're not letting him coach at all the NFL for the next 2 years." And Justin Herbert makes it to the Super Bowl without Jim Harbaugh. I think no matter what, if he would lose, you would say, "Well, you got Jim Harbaugh." And if he would win, you would come tell us, "Hey, bro, that's what Herbert does. He's that guy." That's what I feel about Bill right now. He's playing with house money right now.
Why would I say that without a Jim Harbaugh all season long and they make the Super Bowl? That wouldn't be the time
And
to
you would
say
say,
that.
Hold on.
and you would say he ain't got a coach.
Wouldn't say that.
No.
Jake, you sound
If they made the Super Bowl without Jim Harbaugh, you would say that's because Justin Herbert's great. What I'm saying is you're playing with house money then. That's what Bill's playing with.
I wouldn't have said if they lost the Super Bowl. Well, because they didn't have Jim Harbaugh.
No.
They made it to the damn Super Bowl.
I said if he makes it to the Super Bowl or if he would lose straight out.
We've already done this.
If he would just lose from then on out and go 3-13, you'd be able to tell us, we didn't have Jim Harbaugh. But then if he would go all the way to the Super Bowl, you would be able to tell us, that's just Justin Herbert. He's that good. That's what I mean by house money. I
wouldn't say that because I've seen Justin Herbert make the playoffs without a Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah, you don't win in there.
That didn't make any sense, man. Chop that one up.
Yeah, chop that one up. Like I said, Belichick and me and Juan both agree. He's playing with house money this year. He's in his players.
Of course he is.
Well, can I just say,
how long is this house money going to go for, man? Oh, I've heard it from one. I want to hear it from this guy.
I told you, let his recruits come in. Let him have a full year, a full season of recruiting. Remember, right now, college football, they're still recruiting in season. This right now, Bill's just not at the facility, coming up with the next game plan. He's going to people's houses.
He's not going to people's houses. He's sending his recruiters to people's houses.
One thing I know about Bill is he's a fun-loving guy and very loving. He's going to do what he can.
One thing I know about Bill, man, is y'all keep living off his legacy, man. Sometimes you just got to hang it up.
It reminded me of. Can I just say that we have already had that instance where Jim Harbaugh was suspended for the first 4 games during his tenure with Michigan, right?
Yeah.
and,
That
and
was
they
in
still
Michigan.
somehow managed to win 3 of
They
them.
beat a bunch of nobodies.
I'm just saying. That's why I was going to give the example, but you guys kept.
They did beat
cutting out.
Ohio State without Jim Harbaugh, though. Whenever he was, we'll move on
Absolutely.
though. Go on.
But
Go
we're
next
not
one,
talking about. We're talking about the LSU Tigers defeat the Clemson. Oh wait, is it the what is LSU?
It's the Tigers.
Is Clemson the Tigers too? So Tiger on Tiger action?
Yeah, man.
LSU
Your favorite
defeats-
category?
I'm the Tiger. Okay, yo, there's a joke in there somewhere. We're gonna let that one ride. LSU defeats the Clemson Tigers 17-10. Is LSU for real this year?
Oh, absolutely they are. I think more than ever. My gosh, you're wild.
Yo,
One thing I
yeah.
know about LSU, bro, I think they're here for the long haul. I think this is their year. I said it. I believe Texas is going to be a top tier team. But if there's one team I'm fearful of Texas
That's the way
having
they
a
played.
seat,
That's the way they play Ohio.
well, I'll say this: that's the only one team they got to face, and they don't see them unless they see them in the championship somewhere.
They make it that far.
Well, LSU is the most dangerous team in the SEC. I think they will dismantle and destroy. There's only two teams on their roster on their schedule that I'm worried for. South Carolina. I believe South Carolina is for real this year. Shout out, those guys went crazy. And then I would say, man, yeah,
They
I'm
got
gonna go Texas. I'm gonna
they
go
got
Texas
Florida.
A&M. Not worried about Florida. Texas A&M.
They got Ole Miss.
Not worried. Texas A&M. I believe Brian Kelly is showing you. I remember this idiot,
They got
and I
Oklahoma.
know he left. Matt. He tried to tell me that if the quarterback was going to carry this team, it was the defense. Brian Kelly came with a vengeance this year. I think he's showing everybody and showing out. If we're going to win, we're going to win my way. I'm going to be a defensive type, just like he did in those Notre Dame games with Manti Te'o. You never knew who the quarterback was out there in Notre Dame, all that crap during those
Or
years.
his girlfriend.
Yeah, absolutely. His no name, his invisible girl. But in the end, Brian Kelly showed up and showed out. I believe we are seeing a season to remember of Brian Kelly. The talk's been talked. They all think he was going to get fired this year. Oh, he's in the hot seat. All right. When he makes the SEC championship, and not only that, probably in the Final Four, I need a lot of people apologizing to him. Get ready.
What's Brian Kelly's kryptonite? We saw it last year.
Running quarterbacks, apparently.
Running quarterbacks. They play against at least two of them this year.
Mm-hmm.
Texas
So-
A&M. Hang on, be quiet. Texas A&M and South Carolina.
That's who I just said his two games that I'm looking forward to.
Well, I'm just saying those are two top
When
ranked
he
teams.
wins both those games, are you coming the next day telling me, hey, he don't got nothing to worry
That's
about?
like me. That's like me coming to you and saying, if Arch Manning looks bad in one more game, are you going to come on the pod and say, well, he might not be ready? You see how dumb that sounds? Are you going to do that? No, right? All right.
If Steve Sarkisian going to play bad?
Stop.
Is Steve Sarkisian going to coach bad?
Steve Sarkisian going to play bad. Last time I checked, he's on the sideline with the play sheet. What do you mean? Is he going to play bad?
Is he going to coach
Yo,
bad?
Jake, there comes a time in life where you cannot pick and choose whether it's the head coach's fault or the player's fault. Whenever LSU loses, oh, Garrett Nussmeier, he sucked it up. No, or was it really Brian Kelly? There comes a time, Jake, where you cannot just pick and choose. You have to stick to it. You have to stick to your guns. You have to stick to one thing. You cannot pick and choose whether you want to blame the head coach or the quarterback. You have to choose one for every single team. Like I said, mute up.
You looking in the mirror as you're saying that?
Absolutely. When have I ever
I believe if they would have lost this game, you would have looked and said Brian Kelly choked again, even though it was a 17-20 game if they would have lost this game.
If it was a defensive game, which is Brian Kelly's thing, then I would not have said that. I said their defense played
shut
great.
up.
Absolutely. Like
Hey, Juan, name a time where he doesn't blame Brian Kelly whenever he loses, bro.
if Texas and Ohio State would have went on a shootout, your blame still would have been on Steve Sarkisian. Please be quiet.
No,
Like I said, LSU, their kryptonite is running quarterbacks. They play at least two of them this year. We'll see what this happens. Like you said, it's week 1. Anything can happen, man. So we have a long season. They have a tough schedule. Yeah, I don't see them making it through the Final Four. But hey,
you said Brian Kelly should be fired after this year.
Absolutely. If he does not at least make the playoffs, at the very least make the playoffs.
Okay.
Probably
Brian Kelly hurt. Can't wait.
Going to play as a defensive coordinator for the North Carolina Tar Heels. Bill needs all the help he can get.
Right. Don't worry, Bill's on a build it season right now.
He's gonna be on that build it season for the next 3 seasons with y'all too.
I said 3 technically. Yeah, you're right. I think so.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Juan. Next one.
Is that all we have for college?
That's it, bud.
Are we not going to talk about some team who took care of business? You know.
Yeah, y'all went down in the rankings, even though winning that much. That's kind of wild.
I'm just saying. We did what y'all couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Here, let me give this to y'all. Hold this L, buddy.
Yo, when do y'all actually play against a real good team?
You reckon like AR Pine Bluffs isn't a hard school to get into, dude? Jake applied 3 times and they didn't want him.
Y'all play against Kent State next.
Stop
y'all play against Oregon State after
stop
that.
Acting like these aren't hard schools to get
Then
into.
y'all play against Utah, and then Houston, and then Kansas. Y'all's real test is Arizona State in 6 weeks.
Stop acting like these teams aren't hard. But here's the thing, right? Okay, you want to say that?
And that's y'all's only real opponent the entire season.
Let me stop you real quick. You want to talk like doo-doo, right? But we did what we were supposed to do, right? Had we won 21-0, you would have been like, yo, you guys played a nobody and still couldn't put numbers on them. But the fact that they beat them that bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, they did what they were supposed to do. So you should at least give them some clemency.
I'm pretty sure Jake's son could have thrown 300 yards on that team.
I'm not going to say anything because you were talking about Jake's son right now, but yeah, absolutely, positively, yeah, I'm on this team.
I feel embarrassed that we've wasted 3 minutes talking about this no-name.
I'm embarrassed that your team lost when they were ranked number 1. But I didn't say anything, all right? So shut up.
Next one.
Well, I guess if that's all we have to talk about the college, get your guns up. We're going to move on into the NFL. Ladies and gentlemen, the NFC. What division would you like to start with, Matthew?
The North.
Because we've already done the South.
The North.
Shut up. So in the North, we have the Bears, the Lions, the Packs, and the Vikes. Yikes. Go ahead, brother.
It's a tough one. It's a tough division. Might be one of the best divisions in football this year. Just might be. Kevin O'Connell, whatever the heck his name is, has a new quarterback. And JJ, who knows what JJ is going to be able to do. Let's start off by the 4th place. They just lost both their coordinators.
The Lions. I knew it was coming.
They're going to take a downturn, guys. I don't know if y'all know this. But Dan Campbell is in he has a long season ahead of him, man. He lost. I don't know who his coordinators are. Who are his coordinators this year? Can y'all name them? I can't.
Jack Black and Richie Grant.
Great guys.
He grabbed them from within the system. He just promoted.
So I see the Lions going on a downturn, guys. It's just Jared Goff without Ben Johnson. I don't know, man. I just don't see him turning out the way people think they're going to turn out. Sorry. Lions number 4. Number 3, the Minnesota Vikings. I don't know about JJ McCarthy in the NFL. Technically, this is his rookie season. They still have an all-star cast. They have a great defense, but I just don't know how their offense is going to turn out. I don't know if Aaron Jones, of JJ McCarthy is going to carry what Sam Darnold did last year. Who knows? I have the Vikings at number 3. Number 2, the Bears. I have the Bears at number 2. A lot of people are thinking, Caleb, he's not going to look good this year. Guess what they did? They revamped their offensive line, which was the problem last year. He was the most sacked quarterback in the NFL last year, always on his back. And they have an offensive genius in Ben Johnson. I'm not saying they're going to go for the Super Bowl, guys, but I think their season's going to turn around.
Do they make playoffs?
I don't know if they make the playoffs. I mean, you go and get an offensive mind like Ben Johnson, you're gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? Theoretically, you're hoping for the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? My biggest problem is their quarterback.
Yeah, and here's my thing. Because I know Matt just did a damn whatever, but they make playoffs. I would hope he has them in the playoffs with Ben Johnson. And the way Caleb is supposed to be this first number 1 overall pick like this. Would I be right or wrong? My gosh.
I don't understand how he has the Bears so high and the Lions.
He has them number 2.
Yeah, but like I'm saying though, like
They better be a playoff team, is all I know.
but the Vikings still had still have a great defense.
I want to add this in real quick.
Like,
If
yeah,
they fail,
JJ might be a rookie, but the Vikings still have a defense to rely on. They had a really good defense last year. They didn't
and
really
defensive
lose
coordinator
anything.
Brian Flores, great defensive coordinator.
You know what I mean? They didn't really lose anything.
I want to ask you this: if the Bears fail, in your opinion, do they owe just? If they fail, no. Do they owe Justin Fields an apology?
Well,
They've given the offensive line. They've given him wide receivers. They now gave him a great head coach, offensive-minded head coach. If he fails again, what happens? That's my biggest thing right there. What happens? Because, I mean, that's
God,
ridiculous.
this Justin Fields D riders over here. I just cannot stand y'all too.
Anyways, finish what you were saying. Man, Jake was asking, hold on, before you go back, we're going to get you right back to where you're going. But Jake was asking, given that you got a new O-line, you got a head coach, a genius head coach.
They better make the playoffs to match.
And
they got Ben Johnson. Hell, he put Dan Camp all the way to the ground.
You better have them in the playoffs.
And he better be in the playoffs.
It's Jake's argument right now. Do you have them in the playoffs?
Who did I have in NFC South? Just Buccaneers. That's it. Nobody else.
We all had 3 different teams in the NFC South.
I don't have them in the playoffs.
I had Falcons.
I don't have the Bears in the playoffs.
How do you not have them in the playoffs? And Ben Johnson just left the Lions, came all the way to Chicago, and he's not going to be able to revamp this team into. I saw Sean Payton do it with Bo Nix. I saw offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury do it over there with Jaden Daniels.
You also saw the Denver Broncos have an elite defense. Do the Bears have that? I don't know.
I also know y'all got a weaker division this year than we did.
Y'all,
I'm not the Vikings don't have the same quarterback.
I'm not a Bears fan.
Well, I'm saying this in general. The Lions are way worse, the way you said.
They are.
And then you said the Vikings fell down. So you have an easier division. The NFC as a whole is way weaker than the AFC.
Shut up.
How the hell are you not making this damn playoffs? Who was the 7th seed? Let's look that up right now. Who was this damn 7th seed for the damn NFC last year? was it?
Um,
NFC seeding, NFL seeding,
Jamie, look
playoff,
that up, please.
2024. There it is. The Packers last year was the 7th seed. They got their asses whooped that was with injury prone at that time. J Love live. The 7th seed Packers. He better have him. I don't know how he don't have him. That makes no sense to me. Because think about this. The two teams that he's taking out made the playoffs last year, the Lions and the Vikings. He's taking two teams out the playoffs automatically. You're telling me the Bears don't take it?
Well, here's the thing, right? I agree with the Lions take that they are going to take a step back.
I agree
Right.
with that too, but not a step back to 4th place.
I don't know if they fall to 4th place. I'm gonna give that to JJ. If we're gonna do mine real quick, I'm gonna give that to JJ just because JJ is a rookie quarterback and he's
I
gonna
agree
make
with you.
mistakes. So that's why I have the Vikings
Number 4, right?
right
Me and you
above
agree
them.
there.
Right above them, I would give it to who's above them.
I'm putting the Bears number 3. Are you putting this is your biggest move? Are the Bears going to overtake the Lions? Because do you agree with me? The Packers are the best team in the AFC North.
Well, the Packers have, they're gonna be
With the
number one.
Micah Parsons trade,
Yeah,
they
but
far and ahead
we're already
stepped in.
playing. We're already talking about a Micah Parsons injury.
What, the epidural?
Yeah, like if you have to play with an epidural in your first game, it's not a good look.
I get that, but at the same time, he's teaching himself well, and I think he'll be ready when it counts most. Micah Parsons is a game record. They don't need him the first 4 or 5 weeks, so let him rest up. If
Do we
it's in
need
my
to?
opinion.
Are you all right, bro? You need to pause or no? All right, just making sure. All right, so you have the Bears at 2, but you don't have them going to the playoffs.
I'm conflicted between two teams, and it's the Bears and someone else. But if I had to choose, I don't think I would put the Bears in.
So then you have the Packers number 1, right?
Packers number 1, obviously. Yeah, Packers. Matt LaFleur, one of the best head coaches in the
J Love
NFL.
live.
Matt LaFleur, one of the best head coaches in the NFL. Whether it's Jordan Love or Malik Willis.
Meekly, who's Meekly?
You can't even say his name right.
But Jordan Love number 1. I mean Jordan Love, Chingao. Packers number 1. Don't click
Damn right.
that.
Hey, bottom
editing
line.
that out.
Bottom line.
I'm editing that out.
Yo, whoa! All right, Jake, do you want to go with yours?
I got 4 Vikings, 3 Bears, 2 Lions, and the Lions make the playoffs still as a wild card. 1
Yo,
Packers.
I got shit on for putting the Vikings down there, and you have them at number 4.
Who killed you on the Vikings?
No, we didn't kill you on the Vikings.
I killed you on the Lions.
He killed you on the Lions.
You had the Lions all the way down to number 4.
Just killed me on the Vikings whenever.
No. Because
no. Y'all just said, well, they didn't lose anybody. They still have their defense. They just got JJ McCarthy.
That was one.
Right, but
you agreed to it,
Hold on.
No. What I agreed to is you're taking 2 playoff teams last year in the NFC, and you don't have the balls to put Big Ben Johnson in the fucking playoffs when you just took out 2 of the divisions, 2 other division teams that just made it last year. How do you not have it?
There's a lot of teams that make it in the playoffs that don't make it the year
What?
after. What are you talking about?
What I'm saying is, if you're taking 2 out in that whole
made
division,
no sense.
if you're taking 2 out from the NFC,
last year the 49ers in Seattle made the playoffs the year before, and they did not make it last year. You do know that,
okay.
right?
But what I'm saying is, if you're talking this big about the Bears, if you're talking that down that the Lions fall off, where the hell is Ben Johnson bringing the Bears up?
You do know the Bears barely. They didn't even go positive last year.
They fixed the offensive line. They have a top-tier wide receiver core. What else do they need?
I don't know about that.
What?
I don't know if they have a top tier.
DJ Moore is good. What the hell? I don't get that at all. I don't get that at all, Juan. Like I said, 4 Vikings, 3 Bears, 2 Lions. The Lions make the playoffs with a wild card. 1 Packers. That's the way I see it. What do you got?
I have the Vikings at 4, just because JJ's a rookie. This is where I'm conflicted between 3 and 2. because I can see the Bears taking a step up, and I can see the Lions taking a step down. Right?
You're moving them from first to third.
I mean, they hired internally. I looked up their I looked up their offensive their coordinators, and it's like, who are these guys? You know what
I
I'm
get
saying?
it.
So I'm gonna put the Lions at 3, the Bears at 2, and Green Bay at 1.
Do the Bears make the playoffs in your eyes?
Not in my division, or at least not.
How in the hell do y'all not have these?
Well,
I get
because if you
so
really want to go
frustrated.
to it, we have the Eagles, Commanders, and then we have the Rams and the Niners.
Okay.
And I still have the Falcons. I don't have the Bucks.
Damn. You don't have the Bucks in there. Okay, that's fine. Well, he said his list, and he still has yet the Bears. Go to the next one. I'll do the next one. My gosh, man.
So
A slap in the face.
we did the North and the South. We have the East and the West. Where do you want to go?
Go East.
All right, in the NFC East, we have the Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys, and Giants.
Number 4, the Cowboys. I think Jerry Jones has let them know with that Micah trade. And Kenny Clark, boy, this was sad to watch. I didn't know that man's already 30. So he traded a older player too. He traded for an older player. He really got the picks, but he's talking about his future. I think what they're trying to do is they know this is going to be a great draft in the NFL this offseason. I think he's ready to build. He's ready to rebuild. Number 4, Cowboys. Number 3, I got the Washington Commanders.
Oh my gosh!
Let me tell you why. Guys,
Did you hear
I
that?
believe
Commanders at 3, by the way. We're in the
I
East.
believe there's a sophomore slump in everybody. But it's up to you to decide when it is. I believe the Commanders had a piss poor schedule last year. When they played very good teams, they did not win those games. When they played the bad teams, they did win. I'll give them that. So, if there's a team I see stepping back, and it's not bad, but stepping back is the Washington Commanders. I believe that Jaden Daniels is going to be very. Remember, all off season, the one thing the NFL does is they're watching film all off season and seeing what they got to do against you and what worked against you. I think Jaden Daniels takes a step back this year. He's not a bad quarterback, but he will take a step back.
Where
Number
was that
2,
energy on Bo, by the way? Go ahead.
Bo
This
has a
guy,
different offense.
you like to pick and choose, bud.
Hold on. Sean Payton has already admitted they are putting different schemes in the offense.
I'm
That's
pretty
one thing
sure
I.
Cliff Kingsbury is doing the same thing with
Mm,
Jaden.
mm,
You
we'll
like to
see.
pick and choose, bud.
We'll see. Who will I take as a better offensive genius? Cliff or Sean? I'm taking Sean 10 times out of 10.
Who would rather have quarterback? I'm taking Jaden.
You'll see. Hey, we'll see that live. Don't you worry. We'll watch that live this year. Hey, Bo's ready for that one. I can't wait.
Y'all play.
Oh yeah. We play that NFC East this year, baby. I can't wait to see it head to head. Yum. As I was saying, number 3, the Commanders. Number 2, I'm going Giants. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Oh boy! And I'm not a fan of Russell. I'm not a fan of Russell at all.
It's gonna be Jackson Dart.
Well, I hope it is because I think that the skies almost could be the limit. But I believe Russ is going to play it very safe to where he doesn't lose the job. I believe this defensive line is top tier, guys. When the Giants won their championships, they had a front four and then a bunch of nobodies in the back you never knew. But their front four is elite. Their D lines are going to disrupt a lot of teams. This Giants team and Brian Daboll, it's a winner go home season. You're going to see a lot of gutsy calls. He knows that he's on the line this year. He knows it. I got Giants number 2. Number 1, Philadelphia Eagles. I think Hurts is in another atmosphere right now. I think there's no pressure on him. I love what Diana Rossini said it. I was listening to her. She said, hey, man, Hurts is looking like I've already done that. Shirt, puffed up. I already beat the Chiefs. I know other NFC teams that can't do that shit. I did it. I did it when it counts most. So as I'm saying, Jalen Hurts knows what he's done already. He knows he can do it again. He's been there and done that before. He has no pressure at all this season. I think the Eagles are a very top tier team this year. It's going to be scary.
Before you go on that, I don't really like to cuss, but fuck you for that slight. And go ahead, Matt.
Number 4. Number 1, I think the Dallas Cowboys. I'm just kidding. Number 4, Dallas Cowboys.
They got Danny Clark.
They're a dumpster fire. It's a rebuild season. Throw it all away. Throw their season away. They're done. There's no reason to even talk more about them. Number 3, the New York Giants. I think that whenever you don't have a run game, which they don't have a run game, who was their running back? Dexter Lawrence? What's his name?
Did they draft? What's his name?
Who? You talking about Skabibo, whatever his name is? Skabibo?
Scadaboo or something like that?
Yeah, you're gonna rely on. Hey, Juan, what did we talk about the Raiders, man?
I
If you're
agree
gonna
with
rely
you,
on a
but
rookie running back, bro,
we're also putting them on third place.
absolutely. What?
So
What
like we're gonna sit here and say that they're gonna take a step up because they do have,
They have a step up from the Cowboys, Juan.
Yeah, but you're talking about a team. You're talking about a team that was only known for this for a little bit. Remember that. This is all they were known for a little bit. You couldn't name nobody else besides Danny DeVito and
and you
agent.
can't name anybody else on the receiver line besides Malik Neighbors. Who else do they have?
I thought they had Sterling Shepard.
I do agree. Sterling Shepard, what is this, 2012, bro?
I mean,
what are we doing?
He might be on a team. He might be not. Don't let me lie to you.
They play good.
I do agree with Jake. They do have a good defense this year. The defensive line is looking stout. The linebackers are looking stout. I don't know anything about their secondary. Jake probably know more because he plays Madden.
What's the roster, please, Jake?
But Russell Wilson, he's only going to get you so far in life.
Hey, change his name to Russell Wilson.
He's only going to get you so far in life. I do think that they can elevate higher if they put in Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart is looking like the most complete NFL ready quarterback. It's like someone called it. But as long as you have Russell Wilson in there, he can only get you so far. I have him at number 3. Number 2, Washington, the Washington Redskins. I think that.
Whoa, dude, that's not what they're called anymore. Whoa, bro.
I think that they're going to be at number 2. That's going to be my wild card as a team. I don't see them taking a sophomore slump. They still have Cliff Kingsbury, Dan Quinn still the head coach. Their defense is good. I don't know how good their defense was last year, but I think it's going to be, if not the same, if not better, with Dan Quinn at head coach. I don't see Jane Daniels taking a step back at all. As long as you have Cliff Kingsbury there, which he will be in line for a head coaching job again after this year. Bank on it. And then, of course, number 1, Philadelphia Eagles. They still have an all-star cast. They still have Barkley, A.J. Brown, you name it. They have an all-star cast. Their defense is looking one of the best defenses in the NFL. Why not? Philadelphia Eagles number 1. Might even be the number 1 seed.
Real quick, I forgot to say the Giants are a wild card team this year. That was one of my wild cards. Forgot to add that in.
Somebody drug test that guy.
I'll take, but I gotta get going. I know we
All
got.
right, so I'm being realistic here. All right, so number 4, I got the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? You have a Super Bowl hangover. You know, I'm just kidding. At number 4, I've got the Cowboys. We all agree on that. They're just not going to be. No, I mean, they let go of Mike. They traded Micah to get an older player. They re-signed DeRon Bland. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't make any sense to me. Number 3, I have the Giants as well. The only difference that I have between y'all is that I think I have the Commanders at 1 and the Eagles at 2. And the Eagles being my wild card. I just think Jaden Daniels, like Jake said, they're watching film. We're gonna have a little bit of a Super Bowl hangover. So there's no pressure on them anymore. They already won their Super Bowl. So that's why I have the Eagles at 2 and the Commanders at 1. They got Debo, Scary Terry.
This dude said
Me, bro.
Debo.
Hey, bro, he was a beast on that too. um,
Was this 2022 one?
okay, let's go on to the West. Can we start you off, Matt?
Sure, why not?
What? Wait. I said the Eagles were my wild card, right? Okay.
At number 4, the Arizona Cardinals. Listen, everyone always hypes up the Arizona Cardinals in the beginning of the season like they're going to do something.
They do it to themselves.
And then you see them just fall down come October, November when Call of Duty comes out. Black Ops 7, look out. Kyler Murray, still the quarterback. I don't trust Kyler Murray. He has like little spurts every now and then, but then it just goes down. Kyler Murray might not even be on the Arizona Cardinals next year. So I have him at number 4. Number 3, the Seattle Seahawks. Listen, I think they're going to be better from what they were last year. I think they won 10 games last year. I don't see them as like a piss poor team. Sam Darnold is an upgrade, in my opinion, from Geno Smith. I think their defense is going to look a lot better from what they did last year. And their run game, Zach Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker, they might be a great running back duo this year. And I think they're going to be a run team first offense with Kubiak there now. He's going to follow the Kyle Shanahan system. So I think they're going to be number 3, and they make my wild card. Number 2. The Los Angeles Rams. I don't know how serious this injury is with Matthew Stafford. I don't know when he's going to play. I don't know if he'll play this year. He's old. He's taken a lot of injuries this past couple of years. If they do have Matthew Stafford, if it was a for sure thing that they had Matthew Stafford, I would have him at number 1. Sean McVay knows how to work his system. Like I said, if they had Matthew Stafford, for sure, guaranteed, I would have him at number 1. But they have Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo will only get you so far in life. We know that firsthand, Juan. I have him at number 2 with Jimmy Garoppolo at the helm. At number 1, this is not my heart talking. This is analytics. I hear it time and time. I've heard it I've heard it before this year. They have the easiest schedule in the NFL. Well, then back that up then. Stop talking all this mess like they're going to finish 4th in the division if they have the easiest schedule in the NFL. Not only that, if Christian McCaffrey can stay healthy, George Kittle, Juwan Jennings is back, Ricky, he's going to be our number 1 this year. Brock Purdy, I know you heard the name. I don't know if you ever heard of his name. He played with a bunch of plumbers last year, and he had one of his best years of his career without all those Yak brothers, without all that Avengers team that people like to throw in our faces. Playing with a bunch of plumbers, and he had one of his best years last year. His team failed him, though. And not only that, we have the Robert back. Robert Saleh's back. And a lot of people are just downplaying our defense like it's not a good defense anymore. Yeah, we lost Hufanga, who was hardly healthy. Yes, we lost Greenlaw, which was the heart of our defense last year, but he couldn't stay healthy either, guys. So give me the Niners at number 1 all day, every day. Say it's heart. I say it's analytics. At number 1, the 49ers.
Juan, you want me to go or you want to go, buddy? Go ahead.
You got it, bro.
You go first. One goes last.
All right. Number 4. I do believe this is Kyler Murray's last year. I think the Cardinals are going to be a tough out. I do think Kyler Murray will fail them when it counts most. So I agree with that. Cardinals will fall down. Number 3, the Los Angeles Rams. Let me tell you why. The left tackle just already was reported that he will be out the first game. I think that counts for injuries to come. They're playing the Texans week 1. I think Matthew Stafford, if he's smart, he stays away from that game because it's about to be what is it? Will Anderson on one side and I forget the other one that he came from the Vikings. The other pass rusher from the other side coming at him.
J.J. Watt.
No, not that. Not JJ Watt. Forget his damn name. I just had it in my head. But they got 2 pass rushers that are elite that are coming at him. Oh, Danielle Hunter. Danielle Hunter. So you got 2 pass rushers coming at you like that. I believe the Rams this year, the injuries are there to be. I get it. It's part of it. You have to understand. It's just gonna it's going into fruition. This is gonna be an injury prone year. I do believe Sean McVay finally has to move on from Matt Stafford after this year. I think he knows that too.
Hang
Number
on, hang on. Before you go, remember what you told me earlier on the phone. Before
Oh,
you put him at number 1.
okay. Number 2, I have the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why. Do I believe Brock Purdy can carry a team? Yes, his offense, he looked numbers wise better. But at the same time, he also didn't win when it counted most in those games. And there was a lot of times he did have the ball last. I remember a Vikings team that they played last year. He couldn't get the job done. I saw little games like that where he would lose games at the very end, and all I'd hear was, "It's his offensive line." Well, what have you done offensive line wise to make them better? What is that 45-year-old Trent Williams still out there? Oh, great. I'm supposed to feel great about that. Okay. Christian McCaffrey, I got him in fantasy. Even I'm shaking up wondering if the next game is his last before another injury happens.
You
I
also have
don't know.
Brock Purdy in your fantasy lineup.
Absolutely, because I believe he will put numbers up. But at the same time, do
Let me also give you a little something too though. Not only do we have Christian McCaffrey, we also have Brian Robinson. We acquired from the Commanders, who has played a lot of
what the
football.
hell's that?
Yeah,
What's his
who is-
overall in Madden?
No, you know what makes me laugh is I've had a lot of idiots accidentally draft him instead of Bijan, and I've seen videos of it on TikTok where they're slapping
yeah, I've
themselves in
seen
the
that.
face.
I've seen that too.
Yeah, I've seen them slap themselves in the face. Going, wait a minute, I didn't get Bijan. Yeah, like I said, bro. Now, do I have the Niners in the playoffs as a wild card? I do, but do I believe that they are the best top tier team from the NFC West? I don't. Here's why. Guys, ever since this guy let go of that idiot out there, Pete Carroll, as a general manager, Pete Carroll is an idiot. He's great at head coaching. He's terrible at GMing. Seattle has built themselves a roster like no other. Seattle has a great roster, and this is why I put them number 1. Bro, Kenneth Walker is a demon. Okay, I think he could be the best running back in the league this year. I believe wide receiver wise, they're a little lower, but I do believe JSN Jack Smith Enigma is going to show up like no other this year.
Cooper Cup.
They have Cooper as well. I get that. Now, will I add this as well? Sam Darnold, I've always believed as a decent quarterback.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, absolutely, I have. Sam Darnold, I believe, does his
The
job and
Viking
does
hate
what he needs
the
to do.
Viking hate last year. Go ahead and watch the last couple the pods from last year. We'll
I
tell you
know.
that he didn't have that. He's such
I
a
know.
lot.
I know, but I believe in Sam Darnold as a decent quarterback. I don't know
He
who to pick
believes
between him and Brock Purdy.
he
It's a pick 'em.
believes
Now,
the
as I
reason
was
why
saying,
Brock Purdy was QB1 when he was here.
we could debate that. As I was saying,
No, we can't. It was factual, actual.
and I was gonna get texting me fantasy questions. Uh, in the end, I believe
Shut up.
that Sam Darnold will show up and show out, and I think the Seahawks are going to be a top tier team this year. I got the Seahawks taking this division, and I think they're the number 1 seed. Go ahead, Juan.
Mine and Jake's are exactly alike. I have us in second place as a wild card team entering the playoffs this year. Um, I mean, the only thing the only thing I will say is that I believe that the uh, the Seahawks defense is going to be elite. They they have that dude they got from the Cowboys. What's his name? D-Law over there, and what is that other guy's name? I had his name. I had all this ready to go right now. Now I'm freaking out.
Their corners are elite too. They got Tariq
Yeah,
Woolen,
they got
Bobby Wagner,
Witherspoon.
Witherspoon, and anyways,
Yeah,
their defense is gonna be great.
Richard Sherman.
Yeah, that guy, and I have us in second place, and then I have the Rams in third. But I also have the Rams. I have the three teams making it in our division. So yeah, that's all our teams right now.
That was
That's
good.
all the division. That's all the NFC right now.
We're doing playoffs next week. Go ahead and get us into the Thursday night game.
First game of the year is the Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I think Philly's just gonna Where's this? This is in Philly, right?
It's in Philly. They get to raise their banner that night.
Yeah, I think Philly's gonna mollywop.
I think the first quarter it's 7-3. 7-3. You think it's a good game?
You're giving the Cowboys way too much.
I'm just saying 7-3, jitterbugs both sides, whatever. And then I think by
Jitterbugs both sides, but Saquon isn't gonna stop running.
I agree. Kenny Clark's a run stopper to what Jerry Jones said though. You got to put that into perspective.
Matt,
I got 20. I got 24-10. 31-10 by the end of the game.
Matt.
I need the score to be at least 0-0. At least the first quarter.
I thought you had 5-1.
Yeah,
that's my other one. My second one is 0-0. So I need it to be scoreless.
20-0.
So maybe it's 10-0.
Hey, I'll take that too.
Yeah.
Anything to make my bread. Pizza's on me, boys. Eagles, they're gonna mop the floor with the Cowboys. You're gonna turn it off by halftime. Like,
I don't think nobody's turning it off because it's NFL season starts.
I get it, but then for at least like us, like we have to get up early on Friday.
Fourth quarter, 31-10.
There's a Friday game this year. Did y'all see that?
Yeah. The Chargers and
Chiefs. That's the next one.
It's like out of the country.
Go ahead and get to that one, Juan.
Oh, go ahead, Matt. Give us your score.
Eagles win it. Hopefully by this score, 40-0.
You don't think the Cowboys score?
40-10.
Okay.
They have a really good defense.
Who?
Eagles.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I don't know why y'all thought I was talking about the Cowboys.
Be like, what?
They got Kenny Clark. I don't know if y'all know this. They're gonna stop the run.
You want to go into the next game?
I don't have the next game. I didn't know we were talking about that one.
Oh, sure. Chargers.
Chiefs and Chargers.
I believe the Chiefs are going to win this one. There's just something I know. Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid own Jim Harbaugh. They own him and Herbert. I think they're going to beat them. I'm going to go 27-20. I don't know what that face is for.
They've owned them. What are you talking about? Owned them.
They didn't split last year, did they?
That's your division, bud. I don't know.
All I know is Chiefs ain't losing.
Did they split last year? Juan, you should know this. Jamie.
I got you.
No, they didn't split.
So it was 2-0 Chiefs?
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna say that, then Andy Reid owns Sean Payton. Chargers, Chiefs.
They 1-1 last year.
Yeah, meaningless.
Hey, you're right. It should be 2-0, and we know why.
Yeah,
you're right about that.
If Patrick Mahomes played that game.
No, it should be if a block kick don't happen.
No, block late. It'll happen. Chiefs, Chargers. There's no home field advantage whatsoever. It's like out of the country type game.
Better coach quarterback wins this one.
I agree. Better quarterback, better head coach wins this game. And that's why I think the Chargers are going to win this game. They're going to go 1-0. They're finally going to beat the Chiefs. Chargers win this one in a close one, 24-21.
Wow.
What you got, Juan?
Bro, they haven't beat the last 7 matchups up. They've won the last 7 matchups.
Well, whenever you have Brandon Staley as your head coach, that happens.
I'm just saying, like, you did this thing where you thought they were going to do something, and I'm like, nah.
Well, different head coach.
Where's this game at?
I don't know. Brazil?
It says Corinthians Avenue, but it doesn't tell me where. Oh, it is in Brazil.
Yeah, it's in Brazil.
I don't want the Chiefs to win. I hate the Chiefs, so we're gonna stick this on this FU Chiefs mode that I'm on. So I got the Chargers winning, and it's gonna be a field goal.
I like it.
You still changed my name, piece of shit.
Are we doing the other 2 games or no?
What other 2 games?
Our predictions for the other games.
I thought we weren't doing that no more.
The 2 we picked. Like the big hit matchups. Bills, Ravens. Go, Matt.
Bills, Ravens.
Sunday night football.
Sunday night football. I mean, I don't really have much to say. I mean, the Ravens are a top tier team. The Bills are a top tier team. But hey, man, I got to give it up to one of the best regular season quarterbacks, Lamar Jackson. I know how people like to rave about his MVPs. I'm going to give it up to the Ravens on this one. They're going to – is it at Baltimore or is it at Buffalo? Anybody know? I still think the Ravens are going to win this one. They're going to steal it from home if it's at Buffalo. Simple as that. Lamar Jackson, one of the best running back quarterbacks of all time, has a running back mouth guard. Never seen that on a quarterback before.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think the Ravens start fast this season. Remember last year they had those hiccups earlier in the season against the Raiders.
It's just a Bills.
Yeah, it's in Bills. So I'm gonna go Ravens also win. It's gonna be a close game, 23-20. Ravens. Monday Night Football. Who you got, one? You got Ravens also, right? I knew not to ask you. You already knew that. Monday Night Football, Bears, Vikings. That's the last one we'll do. I got Vikings winning this one on a close one. I think the defense, bro, Caleb's already struggling against mediocre defenses. You got Brian Flores week 1, who's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. I think they went off of that. Now, if it was a week 7 game, I get you completely, which I do believe that's why probably the Bears win the next matchup they see each other. But week 1, I just think that you got enough to do your stuff with J.J. McCarthy. You gave him enough game plan. Yeah, you've over had a month and a half to prepare for the game. You'll be good. So I got Vikings winning this probably 27-23.
Vikings win this one, and then here come the stories. Caleb Williams, he's not the guy. They should trade him. I already hear the stories coming. But like Jake said, it's Brian Flores. He does well game planning against young quarterbacks. That's just how Brian Flores is. I think it's going to be not a high scoring game. Vikings probably win this by 10. 21. Well, no, 28. 18. That's a weird number, but I'm going to throw it out there.
If you have squares and you have 8-1, that's got you winning.
All right.
This is about the only time you're going to get an 8-1.
You got to believe.
Somebody's going to be happy to have 8-1 thanks to that. I think the Bears win this one.
No one.
You still have, but you still have. Remember, oh snaps! I'm sorry. You still have Ben Johnson, who is known how to go against Brian Flores. They were still in
If
the
the Bears
championship.
aren't second place in that division this year, that's a failure of a year. I'm telling you right now.
I'm going the Bears. All right, and it's gonna be a field goal. It's gonna be 23-20.
All right. Close this out, Juan. Great comeback.
Close us out, Matt. Give
Close
us
us
some
out.
energy. You ain't
Close-
been here half the pod.
What?
Whoa.
What it has. Hey, like, comment, subscribe. Final say is back.
Nah. Don't do that. Let him go.
Hurry up, man.
Now it begins.
Right when that happened.
Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. We're always here. Starting next week, 2 pods a week. We're back better than ever. It's the Final Say podcast. Boys, let's get out of here. Bye.